want, Stephanie?
Oh, I wanted to know how you're doing this morning.
How I'm doing?
Yes. It's ironic, isn't it? That you and I would end up as allies.
Allies? I don't feel allied with you on anything.
Oh, but you are. We're dependent on one another, Brooke. And I'm going to help you through this transition.
What transition?
From Eric to Ridge. And I am the only one that can do that for you. Because I'll be there for Eric when you leave him.
You know, I really resent you. More than you will probably ever know. Don't ever call me here again, okay? Goodbye.
I'm right. That's why you resent me, Brooke.
Good morning, Mother.
Good morning.
It's good seeing you at work yesterday.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I feel good about a lot of things.
Really?
Mm-hmm. For the first time in months, I think I can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
As far as what?
Your father and me.
What makes you say that?
Something I know you won't agree with.
If it involves Logan leaving Dad, yes, you're right. I won't agree with it.
Well, that's what it involves, and that's what I think is going to happen.
Mother, you do know they spent their first night at their own place.
They had dinner, and they left early.
How do you know that?
Brooke, I went to see her last night.
Oh, Mother.
Well, I thought she might need some support. I understand that she's in a terrible state of conflict.
You are the last person she needs support from.
I'm sure she'd much rather have it from you.
She's got it from me.
Not enough.
Mother, she has her family. She has the best OBGYN in the state, and she also has Dad.
The pregnancy is not what I'm talking about.
Then what kind of support are you talking about?
Oh, Ridge, I really? You have to ask me that?
Mother, she and Dad are not in trouble.
Then you have not been watching the situation very carefully.
I have been watching it very carefully. And you're setting yourself up for a major disappointment here. I have to warn you now.
Well, I don't agree. I've been watching it very carefully, and I know what's going to happen. She's in a terrible, terrible state of conflict. She's going to work it out in her own mind. She's going to make a choice, and when she does, Eric is not going to be that choice. You are.
Then you'll give him the message? Yes, as soon as he comes out of the meeting. Thanks, Trish. Bye.
What was that all about?
I'm going to be seeing Eric.
Oh, he's coming over.
Yes, we need to talk.
What about?
Storm.
Well, I assume that you've reconsidered the decision you made last night.
I thought about it all night long.
And?
And I'm going away. I'm leaving town today. My mind is made up.
Brooke, you're 8 months pregnant. You can't just leave.
That's part of the reason I have to leave.
What can you possibly accomplish that you couldn't accomplish right here?
Storm, will you please stop this? We're past the point of arguing about it. I'm already packed.
And you haven't told Eric?
I'm going to do that when he gets here.
How?
I'm not sure.
Well, for God's sakes, don't tell him the truth.
Well, now that's very strange advice coming from you.
You're confused. You're torn. You need time alone. Tell him that. Don't tell him that you have feelings for Ridge.
Storm, your advice is well taken. But he's going to want some answers.
Brooke, it tears me up to see you go through this, and not just because of Ridge. That's bad enough. I will never trust him when it comes to you. But because of you. You stability, your happiness. God, you have got so much going for you. You had a great year career-wise. You got over Ridge. And now, just when things seem to be going so well between you and Eric, bang, you step into another crisis. Brooke, I'm gonna say this one more time, and then I swear I will never say it again. Eric Forrester can give you a life you've never had, and I don't mean his money. I'm talking about security, love, commitment. You won't get that from Ridge. You will never get that from Ridge. You must know that.
Unfortunately, Stormy, it's not about what I know. It's about what I feel. Besides, no one says I won't marry Eric.
It would only be hurting the both of you if you don't. Not to mention his child. Your child, Brooke.
Right. I can't live like this anymore. I do need security, and I do need stability, and I'm going to have it. Storm, when I get back from this trip, I'm going to marry one of these men. And it's going to be forever.
You know, I wish I could get through to you on this.
About what?
How biased you are in your perceptions of all of this. You're reading things into the situation that just aren't there.
You still believe that Brooke is content with your father?
I think Brooke is a searcher. She's a restless soul, but she is also very loyal, and she's not going to abandon Dad.
You know what amazes me? In all of these discussions, your feelings never surface.
My feelings are not the issue.
Everybody's feelings are the issue here. A resolution is the issue here. You and Brooke will end up with what you want, and I will end up with what I want.
What about Dad?
If your father doesn't want a reconciliation, all right. I'm confident, however, that he will.
You're certainly a powerhouse these days. I've never seen you so confident.
I just have an instinct about the way things are going to work out.
Yeah, well, that could be very dangerous, couldn't it? Very dangerous.
Barry.
Hello, Stephanie. Is this a bad time?
No, come on in. You know my son, Ridge.
Sure, of course. Hi, Ridge.
Barry, how's things at the office?
They're getting rather hot. Can I talk to you, Stephanie?
Hi.
Are you all right?
Yes, Fran.
I came as soon as I got the message. It sounded kind of urgent. Is it the baby?
Oh, no, everything's fine.
Are you sure? But she wanted to talk to me about something.
Well, this is a surprise, Barry. I can only assume it must be about the divorce.
Yes, it is, Stephanie.
Mm-hmm. What's the status?
It's pretty much the same in a lot of respects. We're questioning everything. It's taking time.
Well, that was the idea.
Look, I have some settlement papers I need for you to look over.
Settlement papers? The settlement's never been the issue.
It wasn't until we went into a delay tactic. Then everything was at issue. From the settlement to questioning Eric's residency requirements. There's very little we haven't challenged.
Well, I needed the time.
I hope you made good use of it.
Oh, I did.
Good, because I'll tell you, it's been an uphill struggle. And it's getting even harder.
Why is that?
Your husband is very tenacious. As quickly as we challenge things, his attorneys are responding to those challenges. They're hammering us left and right. Frankly, we're running out of ammunition.
But all the questioning that we've done, I mean, that's our right to do so.
This is true. But we're coming down to the wire.
What are you trying to tell me?
I'm telling you, Stephanie, that we've successfully delayed your divorce, but this strategy won't work indefinitely.
Yes, I did want to see you.
What is it, Brooke?
There's some things that I've been thinking about.
Involving what?
Me and my life. I took a leave of absence from work today.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Well, I had a maternity leave coming up, so I just extended it.
Well, the job's been a bit much for you these days, hasn't it?
It isn't the job.
Oh, but you're on your feet constantly all day long. It must be very tiring.
Yes, it is, but that's not the reason I'm taking the leave.
Then why? You're having some trouble telling me this, aren't you?
Yes.
What is it, darling?
Oh, Eric, I don't want to disappoint you. I never want to do that.
Disappointment is part of life, and I don't want you holding anything back for fear of disappointing me. Brooke, why don't you tell me what this is all about?
Well, a lot's happened in the last month.
A lot's happened in the last 6 months.
Yes, but more so recently.
Brooke, are you having second thoughts?
Second thoughts?
About me? Your feelings toward me?
Oh, no. No, Eric, that hasn't changed. I still love you. I love you very much.
But it does have to do with our relationship. Look, I know there's some kind of a problem. I've seen it. I want you to tell me what it is.
Well, we've only been at this for a couple of months.
It's been 6 months, Stephanie.
6 months? Well, we have longer than that, though, don't we?
Look, I thought you should know, so that's why I'm telling you. You can't delay a divorce forever.
Barry, I don't want to delay it forever. It's just, I'm at a very crucial junction here.
So how much more time do you think you'll need?
Well, I don't know how much time I need. I mean, my leverage is the delay.
Stephanie, what leverage are you talking about?
Well, she's wavering.
Wavering?
Yes, the woman he's involved with is wavering in her commitment to him. You see, this delaying of the process, the divorce, all of that it's been very frustrating for both of them.
Stephanie, it's not uncommon in this type of divorce for a woman to see things the way she'd like to see them, rather than the way they truly are.
Yes, I know that, Barry. Eric and Brooke are starting to bend under the pressure of all of this. You cannot stop now. You cannot fail me now, or everything is going to be lost. I mean it. You can't stop now. I need time, Barry.
Okay. You have more time. But you don't have a lot of it.
Well, I don't think I'm going to need a lot. Things are happening. Things are happening that I think will bring about a reconciliation between myself and Eric.
Stephanie, are you sure you're being realistic about this?
What I'm being realistic about is that I have to get them apart. If I can accomplish that, I will be able to get through to Eric. That I know for sure. You must keep up the pressure. He cannot in any way, shape, or form think that we are close to some sort of resolution. That is absolutely essential.
The problem I'm having, it doesn't involve us. It involves me.
But Brooke, inherently, I mean, that involves me as well.
I'm leaving town for a while.
What?
I'm going away.
Going away where? Why?
Honey, please try to understand. I need to be alone, just to think. I can't do that here.
To think about what, sweetheart? What?
My life. Look at what I'm going through. I'm pregnant, Eric. Pregnant for the second time in 2 years by 2 different men, and I'm not even married to either one of them.
Brooke, please don't do this to yourself.
No, I have to. I need to sort things out and put things in perspective.
Brooke, as soon as I get my divorce, you and I are going to be married.
Eric, that could be many, many months. Besides, that's not even the issue. The issue is what I want out of my life. What I want for myself. Oh, Eric, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just acting and reacting. And I'm not taking the time to look at my needs and my desires. There's just time for the basic necessities, for a career, a baby, a relationship. Well, now it's time for me to stop. It's time for me to assess what truly matters to me. That's what I have to go away to do.
I understand. There is one question I need to ask, though. Is it possible when you come back that you may choose to end this relationship? Brooke, I need an answer to that. I need to know where I stand.
Yes, there is that chance. But will you wait for me?
You go. You take as much time as you need. If you need to talk to me, you call me and you talk to me. And yes, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you as long as you need me to wait.